All right, Molly Clark, Office of Planning Staff, 444 South Fifth Street. We're looking at a short-term rental that is not the primary residence of the owner.
Just one moment, Molly. Yes, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Ms. Brooks. But yeah, you understand the action of the board, the recommendation. Okay, thank you.
And that registration has to be maintained, re-registered every year. Just so you know, because if you don't, then you might end up back here, and we don't want that. So,
Thank you. All right, Molly.
You can go to the next slide. So this site is zone R4 single family in the neighborhood foreign district. There's 4 bedrooms, so it allows a maximum of 10 guests. It's a 2.5 story single family home. It's near the intersection of Shelbyville Road and Eastwood Cutoff Road. And there are no other short-term rentals within 600 feet. Here's that zoning, R4 neighborhood. Here is an aerial of the home. Here, views of the home from Shelbyville Road. Again, another view of this home from Shelbyville Road. This is across the street. So the proposed conditional use permit is adequately justified. It meets all the standards of the conditional use permit. There are no other short-term rental CUPs within 600 feet. So the required actions today are to approve or deny the conditional use permit to allow short-term rental of a dwelling unit that is not the primary residence of the owner. Do you all have any questions?
I believe so. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah.
Kathy Hinkebine. Good afternoon. You swear that the testimony you're about to give today is the truth. Name and address, please.
Kathy Hinkebine, 211 Clover Lane, Louisville.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Here to answer any questions, manage the application process for the owner. One of the owners is here, as is the property manager. I guess I could say they will have a fire extinguisher, smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. The property manager can give their contact information to the neighbors.
The property manager is located relatively
In
close,
Louisville.
25
Yes.
miles.
Luxury Rentals, Louisville. Ellen Archer, you've probably seen her at a meeting or two before.
Okay.
The owners are local as well. And they actually own 3 of the adjacent vacant lots to this property. So the lots are large. It's over 3 acres. I don't think there will be any issues with noise or anything like that. They're aware that they need to register. If you have any questions, we're happy to try to answer those.
What size is that lot? I'm sorry.
It's like 3.65.
2.6 acres. Okay. All right. But the approval is requested for up to 10 guests.
Yes, because it has 4 bedrooms.
Okay. All right. Members, any questions for Ms. Hinkebine?
Yes, right here. Who will be managing this property?
Luxury Rentals, Louisville. They're a property management and short-term rental and medium-term rental.
And who will be host of this property?
It would be them.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
They're
you.
here as well. Ellen is here.
I don't believe there are any other questions at this time.
Okay.
Thank you. That's the only speaker card that I had for this case. Assuming there's nobody online, I'll close the public hearing. We'll move into deliberations on the Shelbyville Road short-term rental. Members, any discussions or?
Madam Chair, if
Yes.
there's no discussion, I'd like to make a motion.
Please proceed.
Thank you. With regard to case number 23 CUP 0173, location 15903 Shelbyville Road, I move that we approve the conditional use permit to allow short-term rental of dwelling unit that is not the primary residence of the owner. And I base this on the staff report and standard of review testimony heard to date and the fact that there is no other short-term rental that is not the primary residence of the owner within 600 feet. And bring attention to conditions on page 8 of 8, and there is a maximum of 10 guests allowed at any one time.
Lenhart, second.
Been properly moved and seconded to approve the conditional use permit for the short-term rental on Shelbyville Road. We're ready for vote.
Horton,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Leonhardt,
Yes.
Bozos,
Yes.
Bond.
Yes, short-term rental has been approved. Thank you.
Just want to go
Make
through
sure
the
you do
map
have a
really
copy of the
quick.
staff report with the
They get the
conditions.
bump because of the additional acreage. I don't know if we want to revisit this condition really quick unless there was a reason to cap it at 10. We write this condition because typically if somebody comes to you with a number of bedrooms, we don't want to kind of bait and switch where they come in and they have 3 bedrooms and they add 2 after and then they increase the occupancy and then the neighbors might have been okay with the lesser one. So we usually base this on this. So this is the right 4 bedrooms typically get you 10 guests, 4 times 2 plus 2. But if you have over a certain acreage, you get a bump. So I guess I just ask Molly really quick, was there a reason to further limit it or, and if the applicant's okay with 10, then we can. just
I
move
did it by the bedroom, that's why.
Well, you still do it by the bedroom. The difference is it +2 or +6?
You're saying this actually allows more than 10 guests, right?
The property is in excess of 2 acres. The occupancy shall be 2 times the number of bedrooms +6. We rarely see properties over 2 acres, so this is a unique thing. So if there isn't a reason to cap it at 10, I would recommend quickly revisiting that condition and changing it to 14, because this,
Yeah, and I have the property at 3.53 acres, so that definitely applies.
Does it have the capacity to have more than 10 guests?
So
Based
this
on-
is actually an old plantation home from the 1840s. There's a ton of square footage inside of this structure.
Camp out in the back.
and they don't have to do 14. This is just the top of the mark. It's just typically staff does this. Well, I'm just trying to be fair. We normally just do the calculation based on the bedrooms presented to us and just kind of lock them in place in case they decide to expand. We're not encouraging 14. We're just saying that's what they would be allowed to do with 8, as long as people can safely be in each bedroom. And that's under the assumption that the bedrooms meet the requirements in terms of ingress and egress.
And so if that's something the board's interested in, someone could make a motion to amend the prior motion to change condition of approval number 1 to reflect with a maximum of 16 guests rather than 10.
We're at 14.
14, sorry.
Member Vozos, I move to amend my prior motion, and the new motion will include the condition of approval that allows for a maximum of 14 guests at any one time.
And I'll second that. Yeah, we need a vote.
All right. Ready for a vote?
Horton,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Leonhardt,
Yes.
Bozos,
Yes.
Bond.
Yes. So the CUP has been approved with the amended condition on page 8. Thank you.